Hello, and welcome back to the Harad campaign on Third Age Total War, and I'm really enjoying this. This campaign is great so far. We've got our Serpent Lord Kazaimar, who is, so far brilliant. He's got a Torturer. He's not that nice. But we're starting to make money now. We're turning around the deficit that we had run up. And Kazaimar, as I say, is moving north now to take Ammon Eifel. We've captured all of these regions here, and I'm going to need to start building a massive tower network soon enough. But as I say, we're at another end turn, and we're going to speak to Dorwinion to try and get a little bit of trade going with them. But I hope everyone's having a good day. This will be a shorter episode. I made the first 3 episodes of this series like bumper episodes because it was quite slow going really, and the battles were quite basic. So I'd rather do like hour-long episodes just because it makes it a little bit go a bit quicker. And Imladris is being besieged once again. Let's pull out a little bit. Okay, so Serpent Lord Kazaimar is only 2 turns away now. It doesn't even look like they've gone for it. No, they haven't. Okay, so we know that it's safe on that flank, so we're definitely going to want to move up to there. We will start turning a profit in 2 turns. Which will be the best news that we've had all day. Or at least since the campaign started, it will be the first proper profit we've made. It's taken us nearly 40 turns to start making money, but we've got there. I do wonder whether or not they should put some more thoughts into making the economy, if you go negative, have more of an impact. Maybe like some events or something that sort of comes up and says you're running a deficit, this means this, if that makes any sense. Right, Strondost, trade rights.
You hold us at ransom until we meet again.
We didn't get trade rights with you last time, so we're going to get trade rights with you next turn. And that puts us in the positive by doing that mission. And I've said before, I feel like you should get more money for doing like some of these missions.
Yes. None of them shall escape us. How may I serve?
And that's quite the army they've got there, but it must be beaten up to all hell.
Our enemies will suffer.
I almost want them to take Ammon Eifel. Or at least have another shot at it, get weakened up even more.
Yes. How may I serve?
Let's stick to the road. And let's see what happens. They've all got Royal Swan Guards. This is going to be a slog, isn't it? Because they've all got Cav Generals as well. Now I see why we have Cav Generals, to counter their Cav Generals. Okay, so there's a town there, and a town here. Come on, Harad and I mean, start pulling your weight. And I'm a bit annoyed because we've only brought 1 clan into the clan mix-up. And the real question is, are the Variags of Khand going to side with us, or are they going to side with someone else? Okay, so looks to me
By your will.
like they've moved off.
We march. Yes. This great army will be unstoppable. Your enemies shall fall sweet.
Where have they gone? Not happy about this because they seem to have disappeared. But we will take Ammonifel, which is going to be good. And we can start finally building stuff. So, as I always do, we're going to get a Mason's Hall first. Because I always get all of the Mason buildings first. Not because I'm part of the Masons. Now, we are going to siege down Ammonifel. I'm quite liking playing Harad. You know, they've got some interesting units. You know, I'm yet to sort of play with a lot of their interesting units, but I'm interested to see the Mumma kill when I eventually get to train them. But I think I've got to have 11 or 12 regions for that, which just bleh. But the early game has at least been interesting. I've had to make some decisions. There's that army. Okay, so Variags. Look at you. You took that. Okay, so does that mean you're going to turn around and go immediately after them with that amazing army? And Lord Imrahil is present. Okay. So 3 turns till they surrender. And I've got 2,000 in the bank. So, can I get a Mason's Hall here? I can. Let's get one there. And in Tal Al-Jif, get one there. Let the Mason building commence. And with the capture of Ammonifel, we should hit 8 regions, which I assume gives us the Hashari. Okay, awesome. So we have built our first Mason building in Finabel. We can get the Master Mason's Hall next, which will be our next grab. But we'll keep building them wherever we can. 2 turns till they surrender. And I'm happy that we're at a point with the economy where I can sort of have this fairly decently sized army, not amazing, but enough to at least hold its own out in the field. What we need though is the Aradenaeum to take Gobel Mirlond. They spent too much time mucking around with Korandaj. No, Ankara-Mir, sorry. And I think the balance of this campaign is quite good. You know, I've not been able to sort of go crazy like on the Brie campaign with building like buildings every turn. And it's taken me until this point to where my armies are in sort of good state. Right, so 1,782 in the bank. Means I can get another Mason's Hall there. So everywhere's going to have a Mason's Hall. And then next turn we should have hopefully enough to build the Master Mason's Hall. So projects to have... no, not quite. Oh well. Alright, let's end the turn. Is that Lord Imrahil? Oh, this is perfect. So then, guys, we're going to have a chance to take out the faction. He brings 357 soldiers to the party. That is not many. So, there's a decent amount of cav. That's the first thing I'm going to say. There is a decent amount of cav. But infantry-wise, they have no infantry line really whatsoever. Let's save the game. And let's see what we can do. 5-2. Surprised they would take this battle. I think it's going to be a case of, can we just, you know, neutralise the cav? Because we've got some pikemen. Okay. Right, so for starters, we are going to get to the tippy top of this hill. Because it makes total sense to do that. Now, spearmen and these guys, you need to form a good little front line there. Perfect. Now, these guys can't be relied upon to take a charge particularly well. So, wherever the charge comes in, we're going to have some Harondor units to hold that point. Then, archers-wise, we've got 3 units of archers. And we've got these Muhad units, which are going to be very important. Yeah. Now, we've got 61 of these guys. Now, I'm going to send these as a force to hopefully disrupt. And then we've got a lot of cav. Along with some very elite lancers. Have we got another general? Ah, no. He just wasn't captured in the... Cool. Right. So, first things first. You guys. Run up to here, would you? Start pelting them with... Okay, so, realistically, they've got 2 units of very good Swan Knights. And 1 unit of Swan Knights that isn't so good. Keep moving up. Now, you guys. Because they can't take the charge, as I said earlier, we're going to have those guys as an immediate... Right, so you took out those Amrothian squires. Right, here we go. Now this is the unit that we want to get. Go. Fire. Right, take out those coastal wardens. You guys, straight into there. You guys, straight into there. Cavalry, charge them. Right, come on, you're point blank. And again, and again. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. charge them. Take out those Gondor militia. There's more cavalry militia. Okay. Go on spearmen. This is a bit of a dodgy battle line, I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Need to keep on using this cav as like a hammer force. Those Amrothian guardsmen won't do well. So there's only 14 of them left. Right, take out those archers. Let's keep shooting them. And they need to fire on them. Trick is going to be killing Imrahil. So it looks like armor piercing is doing fairly well. Ish. Are you firing on the right troops? No, you're not. Come on, open fire. Take out the coastal wardens. Cavalry militia's not doing so well, but we can countercharge them with our own lancers. And we can use our troops there. We can bring these guys back in. Come on, Cav. I don't think they're enjoying that particularly. And killed the majority of their troops.
They have lost half their men.
Right, so we're up to there on there.
Victory is well within our grasp.
And I think victory is definitely well within our grasp.
And lose heart.
We're going to attach a unit of them to go into there, and we're going to take our heavier cav into there. Our general is going to attack there. It's going to attack there. And our archers are moving into that position. It looks like we've killed the vast majority of their troops. Now, these Muhad need to throw their javelins into there. And we have killed Imrahil in the yes, this is great. This was all I wanted, to kill Imrahil. And we've done it. And let's end the battle. So we did lose more than them, which I think I would have expected, but we did kill Imrahil, which was the whole point of this battle. And once we take Ammon Eifel, that can sort of be a bridge, or at least a choke point. It looks like some dwarves and elves fighting side by side, maybe. Must be the Battle of the Five Armies, because there's wolves there as well, and looks like Bjorn's barefoot. And we will execute all of them. So that was good. That was very positive. And I assume that the town will rise up to fight us, because it isn't the strongest army we've ever had. And indeed, I was correct. So, Captain Nerathor brings nothing that we realistically, nothing that we can't handle. Right, we've only got 900 troops left from our original starting armies, so we're going to be slightly careful about this, because there's that army of Gondor which is just waiting longingly to attack the town once we're done with it. Okay. We're going to take these guys out of that position as well. So, not many troops left. So, archers, form up. What's left of our infantry line needs to form up. We'll put the cav in the middle as well, because there's only a few of them left. And we'll take these Horondor mercenaries and put them in the centre. Then we'll take our camel riders and move them up. And our generals onto the other flank. And everyone can get going. Oh, yeah, you guys aren't moving, are you? We'll put the skirmishers on this flank. And the archers can all start firing. You guys can fire on those archers. You guys can shoot there. You guys can shoot there. And they're not liking that one bit. We're going to take the cavalry and just go for a frontal charge. And that's completely eviscerated that unit of Harondor mercenaries, their strongest unit. Let's pull out. Going to keep the archers firing. We're going to shoot them into the spearmen this time. You guys are going to form pike wall.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. Come on!
All the archers can keep firing there, and you guys can take a charge now into the spearmen.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. They have cut off the serpent. The general is slain. Let's see how these snakes fight without their head. They run like children.
And that's the end of the battle. We lost 36. That was another fairly straightforward one. The question is going to be, can we defend now these towns? And that's an image of Foreign. Getting some new images on the old load screens, which is good. Because we were getting like the same ones all the time. So it's nice to get one that's a little bit different. And I like that one of Foreign. He looks kingly. Nice crown and all that. And we will exterminate the populace. We've got another unit of Harondor mercenaries, and we got the Trollmen. So, Chieftain, oh my god, Ubada of the Trollmen Confederation. Why would they be a confederation? Okay. Has approached our Serpent Lord with a proposition of an alliance between the Serpent and the Harad Waif. Our recent conquests have proven to him that we are supreme power in the region. Trollmen above all other Trollmen above all other Haradrim value strong leaders. Okay. They will not form the vanguard. They will form the vanguard of our forces. Vanguard's not spelled right. From now on. They do not, however, feel compelled to reveal the secrets of training Mumakil for war for us just yet. They say we are not ready to accommodate such beasts anyway. Ah. But we do have the Trollmen themselves that are, a good unit. And we've got this new Trollmen General who comes with 2 units of Trollmen Hunters and himself, who has Trollman Warriors, which is good. And a relief force now of Harondor Mercenaries.
As you will.
So what I think I'm going to do is, I am going to move out those troops there. And I'm going to leave. Yeah. That's at least a decent army. And that should tempt them into attacking the town. Now, we don't have a lot of infantry there with which to hold them off. But we do have a little bit of infantry, so we'll try our best. Now, we're going to take the Master Mason's Hall. And we're going to build cheap buildings where we can. So, like a grain exchange, for example. So in Finabel, we can start getting some Trollmen as well. So that's good. Got a few decent units dotted around. So let's get trade rights with you. No. They don't want an alliance. Oh well. let's go north now towards Dale and Dogaldor.
Our enemies will suffer. We move. Nothing will escape you here. None of them shall escape us.
And we have Belflazor the Kind, who brings a lot of cav. So if we can bottleneck them, we can do a lot of damage. Let's end the turn.
It is a siege.
This would be quite some victory if we were to hold them. But if we can break this army, we probably break Dol Amroth. I am surprised that Imrahil just chucked himself at us. Seems a bit weird, but... yeah, I'm not doing that. So we've got 1,531 34 gold. So let's get... oh, we can get a brothel. That's the ultimate thing to build, surely. Right, so we'll get a grain exchange there. And we'll just bank the rest of that money.
Yes. By your will. Marching no further.
Now,
Nothing will escape you here.
we want to sort of stop you.
None of them shall escape us. To battle. Your enemies shall fall sweet.
Now, we've got a lot of javelin men. Let's see if we can hold out. Let's end the episode with this battle. So, Falfor the Kind, double the amount of troops, including, oh my god, 3 units of swans. Oh no. Yeah, well, there's no chance. Literally no chance that we're going to be able to... but we will at least trap this army in the town, because normally they don't move back out again. Let's just see how much damage that Utbard can do. He's about to die, I think. If we literally just had one unit of decently good pikemen, then this would probably be a lot easier. Okay, so there's at least an interesting angle here. Okay, this is a bottlenecky town. Okay. So we got, what have we got? Really isn't the best defensive position that I've ever seen. But we will make it work. So, yes, we get it, you're Harad. Stop doing that. Oh, you stupid a-holes. Look, I need them here. Right, okay. So down here, what have we got? Not many horsemen, but a couple. Okay, so here, you can form shield wall. So we've got some shield wall troops there. it gets very irritating very quickly. Right, so... So we can sort of get them into this choke point here. Good. Now, we've got some Harondor mercenaries, and they're going to need to form up with these guys here. You know what, we're going to hold the bodyguard over here as well. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do. Now, you guys, off fire at will. Off fire at will. Everyone get going. This is quite the army. If only we had one unit that could play stakes. Like, we would kill pretty much all of their army, but we can at least keep them bottled in. That might be enough.
Spearmen. Spears of Harad. Infantry of Harad.
Right, they need to re-record that sound because it's irritating.
Archers.
So, how many of the towers going to be able to kill? Anyone? Oh no, they have killed a few. So this unit can open fire, because they've got a pretty good shot.
The enemy's ram has breached our gates. Horsemen of Harad. The enemy have the walls. Drive them back. Archers of Harad. That's the sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Come on, keep firing. We've only killed 5%. I was expecting the pikemen to do slightly better and the Horondor mercenaries to do slightly better, but I think we're legitimately doing as well as can be expected. Right, move back, trigger your red wrath, and go into guard mode. So they've lost 13%. Come on, keep going. Just do with a little bit more cav, to be honest. The Royal Swan Guard are a very good unit. They've absolutely ploughed through our troops. Don't shoot with arcing shots. Literally, they're right there. Just shoot. I have a feeling we're going to face our first defeat. But we have killed 20% of them nearly with trashy militia. And they have farmhand pikemen. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's... Oh, come on. Keep firing. You're in guard mode. Ah, crap. So, there goes our morale. Just debating whether or not there was an easier place to, like, fight this, but I don't think there was. So we killed 21%. Let's fast forward it. So they lost 200. That's not the best, but it's not the worst. I mean, if we can kill their cav in the next battle, then... it looks like Dol Amroth have got some OP cav, so we're going to be slightly careful here. I am going to immediately lay Ammonifel under siege, because we've got a chance there to kill a lot of generals. The only good news is it means our economy is going to get even better, so positives and negatives. Let's stick to the positives. So Erebor is besieged, and our forces melt away, but not without causing quite a lot of problems. And we have killed Utabar.
Our enemies will suffer. None of them shall escape us. To battle! Sieging the walls. Let me take this place. Yes.
It looks like some of their generals moved off, unless we managed to kill a few, which I don't think we did. So, yeah, Duhar the Kind moved off. But we got a good chance to do a lot of damage here. So we got 4k. We can get Harondorn mercenaries, can we? We can recruit them? Oh, that's interesting. Get the Master Mason's Hall. And get a few units. So, get some pikemen, because we're going to need pikemen to form the garrison.
Enemies will suffer.
Now, we don't have a huge amount of infantry, but we do have a decent amount of skirmishing. But I think we'll call it an episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.